So you can just turn off, but be careful when you're learning. This is a two-way. Even you're paying like around $200, this is a two-way. Actually, it sends a signal to your module, deploy the airbag. So you have to be careful on that one. So a lot of times in the Range Rovers, Mercedes, this calibration for the air suspensions. If you guys know, you know, right? When one the beautiful day you go outside, the cold day, your Range Rover is gonna be like hugging the asphalt, right? All right, today we're going to take a look at another product for everybody. If you have a European vehicle, you should buy the second item you should buy after your floor mats. It's only a game. This is a product for you, right? I was playing with this device connect to my vehicle and going through like around 50 minutes I spent with the product, going every single details, and I surprised they're offering two specific functionalities no other the scanners for that price is offering at now, the period. I did multiple videos about this THINKCAN, the brand. They building very good scanner tools. None of them it's going to be perfect, but I reviewed the good ones, and also from the very beginning when they start, you know, shifting with the smart technology like this. And yeah, now I'm very surprised. As you can see right away, I said if you have any European vehicles, this covers entire American, Asian vehicles, European, over 150 different brands it's covers there, right? Also, the huge plus, the ThinkScan, they're giving you a lifetime update for the maintenance. So back in the days, all these airbags, like that big ticket items, you're supposed to purchase in even higher price than this. You're supposed to purchase a separate, right? So I was going through every single details on my vehicle, and I noticed every single functionalities. It reads your vehicle if you have a sensor, right? If you don't have that particular sensor, it's gonna show not applicable or the fail when you run auto run, right? So now the scanner itself very smart. You can run manually if you want to go exactly where your part is located. So you can go to the find that, or you can just automatically run whatever you want to do. For example, I want to reset because you replace the vehicles. I said on my previous videos, I had the Range Rovers or, you know, European models, BMWs in one point, right? So when you're replacing the batteries, now the colder day starts, your battery is going to start acting up. You're going to go to the dealer, it reads your battery, and it actually writes your BMS system to your vehicle, brand new battery, and I guess it's $180 you're going to spend it very easy. Range Rovers are $220 at that time, maybe now it goes up. So you paid off on just replacing the batteries itself. AutoZone doesn't do that. So if you have this product, only you can go to just AutoZone, replace the battery. They will actually into your vehicle for free, and you just, you know, read the BMS. That's it. This unit is free for you. That's the one functionality I'm talking about. So a lot of times in the Range Rovers, Mercedes, this calibration for the air suspensions. If you guys know, you know, right? When one the beautiful day you go outside, the cold day, your Range Rover is gonna be like hugging the asphalt, right? So after a little bit driving, like heated up, you have to calibrate that. So that's also, you have to pay Diagnostics, all that stuff. It's gonna spend a lot of money. I didn't know how I learned the hard way, paying a lot of money for the dealers. So now 12 functionalities, main functionalities, the resets, it's gonna be all free here. So you're not gonna pay if you're DIY guy, right? You're working on your vehicles. If you're replacing your airbags, right? If you buy the old car and building up, if you wanna disconnect the airbag so your light is not gonna be there. So you have airbag system, it's here. So you can just turn off, but be careful when you're learning. This is a two-way. Even you're paying like around $200, this is a two-way. Actually, it sends a signal to your module, deploy the airbag. So you have to be careful on that one. The brakes, again, the Mercedes, largely the BMWs, when you do the Range Rovers, the brakes, you have to reset the brakes, or you have to motorize. Inside the brakes is motorized to open the caliper. You can't stick your screwdriver and, you know, jack the brakes. Who watching those stuff, they know they did it already, right? So you have to, or the motorized, you have to open. Throttle body, you can adjust it, because on the carburetors we have two screws. We can adjust it to higher idle, lower idle. On this one you can idle also. You can actually manipulate the throttle body, so you can read it like what's a better option. If I go every single the details, it's going to be a very long video. That before I used to do the screen record to go to the details, but the video goes too long, so I'm gonna keep it shorter. So now the one functionality I love it about this one is a key copy, right? Ever losing your one key, it's gonna be very expensive very cost wise, and it's kind of time consuming, right, to copy it at the dealership, right? If you have a 1K, you can copy with this device. The half of the price you're gonna pay on the dealership, or maybe 3 times, you can buy this device at the certain cars, right? Around $600 to $700 to, you know, replace the keys if you lose or write the keys. Also, you can do injector cleaning. After the cleaning, you can set it up, like you can read it, what's going on. Oil reset. BMWs, they cut the Mercedes. You cannot, on the American vehicles, we cannot go to the menu and we can reset the vehicle when you change the oil. If you do yourself the oil reset, you can do it, or it's gonna be your oil maintenance is gonna be always pop up on your screen, right? For some reason. You have 12 different functionalities. You can read, you can reset, you can clear the code, all that stuff. And now you can go a lot further. You can read the maintenance. Also, when you connect to the internet, on the top I had the connect to the internet. You can browse the internet and you can see it. You can read. Actually, you're not gonna switch like back and forth. Everything is gonna be done on this one. The code, you have a check engine code. You can just look up here on the internet and you can go. So updates every year. They're gonna push the new updates. You download the updates, so you have 25th, 25, 26, 27, 28, all the new years in the future vehicles. It's going to be upgrade here, anything. Reason why this unit is built like a tank, like it's shop use, right? If you have oily or you have gloves on you can have these joystick up and down, back, like OK buttons, or you can do the touch screen. It's very easy to work. Another huge plus for you guys, if you have a multiple vehicle you're working, right? You pull this top and you can click the record. It's gonna start recording the screen, and as you can see, you can stop and start recording, saving that which vehicle you work on, and it's going to be save that screen record on the file. So later on you're going to see, okay, I worked in the Lexus, or this is the problems the Lexus has, this is the products I have to order. I work on Mercedes and this is the video. So you can later on watch all the videos and you can come back with the problems, the issues, right? Who has mechanic shops, all that stuff. Another things, this says a built-in application. You have to register $Fix community, right? It's the form. You can go there, you can register your name, and you can publish actually the work, or you can read a lot of stuff, like the problems, right? So this community is large. As you can see, you can join for the multiple community of specific what you're working on, and you can do a lot of stuff on this one device itself. You have to connect the Wi-Fi to the internet, and that's it. You're ready to go. Feedbacks also, customer service is going to be right here. It's ready to go. You can just click it. It's online. It connects, and you can just chat with the customer service representative. Also, you have reports here. I don't have reports now, but if you work on the multiple vehicles, you can have the reports by the codes, by the details. So it's a lot of things you can do. It's on this part, it's a weather sealed. You have a USB-C charging. It's fast charge, and as you can see, the batteries last. It's long, like multiple sections. Also, micro SD, you can put it here, and this is a connection for the OBD, and the OBD wire is a little bit short for me, like when you're sitting. I wish they have a little bit OBD, the wire a little bit longer than this. Other than that, great product. For the price, you can save a lot of money for just spending $200, and it's gonna work for multiple vehicles, right? All European, Asian, and forever. Hope this video helps you guys. I'm out. I'll see you in the next video.